Hi, students. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. And thank you all so much for the love and support. Hope you are good. There are some certain things you see, especially when it comes to young black men, and you start asking yourself questions like, how did they get there, right? How did somebody become this? I don't know, become not conscious of his community, right? Some people are going to ask, is it because he support a particular person? Absolutely not. I do not have problem with whoever people support, especially when it comes to politics. I am also a firm believer that we can have different political view and still have talk. But this particular one is out of hand, right? And now, there is this thing, that it's very common with some black men. I am not saying it's only black men. I see also black women that come out and cheat on their community just because they're kind of the following they have support something like that. When you see the comment section, you absolutely will understand who is who and who is not who. I hope you get what I'm saying. I do not understand why you have to put your own community down just to uplift others. It really should be a very I don't know how to put it, but you really have to be not okay to do things like this. Let's get into this.
Man, I'm missing this Kool-Aid, some fried chicken, man. This is so good.
Let me tell you why I loathe people like that. A black man sitting in his car, munching on watermelon, talking about needing fried chicken and Kool-Aid while sporting a MAGA hat. Let me tell you why I loathe these people. Because their uneducation is their uneducated nature is just screaming through the screen. That guy is the sort of person that he would be the person that would hand the Molotov cocktails to the white racist mob that burned down Black Wall Street. He would. He would be the sort of person that would snitch on where the Black Panthers were located. People like that exist for one reason and one reason only: to make white folks feel comfortable with their racism. And that's it. They don't serve another purpose in life. They don't. That is their whole modus operandi. That's it. When I hear people tell me that I'm angry and profane and loud and aggressive and I hate white people and things like that, do you know what I hear? Why can't you be more like him? Why can't you be more docile? Why can't you make me laugh? Why can't you shit on your women and shit on your men? Why won't you talk in an Ebonic dialect or talk like a hip hop star? Why don't you have gold grills and gold chains around your neck? Why are you not saying, I don't begot no weapon? Why are you not talking like that? That's what I hear. Because there is no middle ground with these people. None. Guys like him and the people that support him. There is no middle ground with them. They either want you docile or they want to be able to criticize you for being the person that you truly are. What I find so amusing, well, I don't mean amusing as in it's funny. I mean amusing as in it's sad and tragic, is this. There are people like him still around. They're multiplying at a fantastic rate. And they have been given life and breath because Donald Trump is on the political scene. I say all the time, these are not black conservatives. These are not conservatives who happen to be black. The bar for me, for what a conservative who just so happens to be black is is Condoleezza Rice and Colin Powell. People I can disagree with, but who do not belittle my dignity or theirs. These are black MAGA. That man has no economic policy, conservative economic policy in his head. None. He has no conservative foreign policy in his head. None. He is simply here for clicks and views and for the validation of people who want to be, they want to feel comfortable in their racism, and they want somebody to say that it is perfectly okay. When you hear Joel Patrick talk about the N-word pass or the white privilege card, that is simply to reinforce the racism that a lot of these people that follow these idiots have in their head. It's their validation. It's saying it's okay. I'm one of the good ones. You can say whatever you want to around me and I won't get offended. That is their only purpose. They serve no others. Now, why do I talk about it? I see people in my comments all the time. Why do you waste your time on these people? It's not that I'm wasting my time. This is what I'm supposed to do. Because see, if you don't call them out, they will think this is perfectly normal. And when you normalize this level of ignorance, you run the risk of it breeding. Well, look how many views and clicks he got. I will do the same. And I'm sorry for anybody who dislikes me. You will never see me do this. Ever. Does that mean I don't eat fried chicken and watermelon and drink Kool-Aid? Absolutely not. It does. I do eat fried chicken. I eat watermelon. I had Kool-Aid a time or two. I don't drink it very much of it now because I'm trying to watch my weight and I don't like diabetes. But make no damn mistake about it. I am not going to play your convenient, stupid monkey boy just so that you'll feel better. It's never going to happen. I'm going to be unapologetically me. Melanated excellence in the flesh. And I'm going to combat your ignorance anywhere that I find it, wherever I find it, in any way I choose to. I will never play your dancing monkey. And if these are the sort of people that you think are the good ones, then I'm definitely not the person to fuck with. Because I am the antithesis of that. I will make you laugh, but it will not be at the expense of my dignity. I will make you think, but it will not be at the expense of my pride. I will make you mad. I will make you mad enough to hate me, mad enough to put your hands on me. But you know one thing you won't do? Put your hands on me. Because I refuse. Let me say this one more time. I refuse to belittle myself to make your biases feel better. And as long as guys like that exist, my job is never done. It is the responsibility of every upright, forward-thinking black person to call these people out when they come around. Because much like a roach, if you do not kill it, it will breed. Hate me all you want. I live off of it. But make no mistake about it. You will never, ever see me acting like that. Especially for the fleeting approval of people that don't like me in the first place. Y'all can kiss my very educated, very melanated, strong, black, pimply, hairy, black ass.
So now it's time for me to address the watermelon comments. Once again, guys, weaponize virtue. This is my problem. You guys are always mad at the joke, never the real issue. Do you have a problem with the rap music that people listen to? Do you have an issue with rap music that promotes criminality, that promotes selling illegal substances, that promotes abusing women? Do you have a problem with any of that? Because if you don't, then I cannot take your comments seriously. You're more mad at a joke than actual stats, actual facts, actual real issues, guys. There are real issues that African Americans are dealing with in their own communities. Nobody cries and hoots and hollers about that. But as soon as there's a little joke about watermelon, you want to crash out and throw stuff and curse everybody out and all this other nonsense. I'm not falling for it. You know, guys, I think Trump may be the most misunderstood person on earth besides me. This is why I say this, because, I think about Donald Trump's history before he ran Republican. He always was known for being a charitable guy. Nobody ever thought he was racist. Everybody knew he was a great businessman. He runs Republican. Now he's a racist. Now he's this. Now he's that. With no evidence. People ignore the First Step Act. People ignore the hundreds of millions of dollars he gave to HBCUs. People ignore all his contributions to autism, all his contributions to women, Latino communities, black communities. People ignore the fact that under his administration, blacks had the lowest incarceration rate under his administration. People ignore all these facts. They ignore all the millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions of dollars he gave to black communities, to Latino communities, to women. And all they want to do is try to highlight some fake stories that weren't even true. They were misrepresented to make Trump look bad. He is so misunderstood. It's very clear he's a kind man, a loving man, a man who cares about all American citizens, my guys and ladies and gentlemen and brothers and sisters. And this is why I voted for Trump in 2024.
Every time you say make America great again, you know exactly what that shit means. So I don't even know why y'all be out here doing somersaults, cartwheels, and backflips trying to get around the question. You know what it means. You know when America was great to you. And we keep being dumb enough to ask y'all, when was America great? Tell me when America was great. Tell me when America was great. We know that y'all are in constant denial. Constant denial. We know you know what it means. We just want you to tell us that you know what it means. But you know what? I'm going to do you a solid. It came to my attention that maybe you just can't formulate your words. So I'm going to tell you what I hear when you say make America great again. If I'm wrong, you're welcome to correct me. Because if you can't get your words together and I can, it should be really, really easy for you to refute me, right? It should be really easy for you to say, no, Tan, that's not what we meant. This is what we meant. That's not correct. This is correct. I need you to correct me. Please drop a comment below because I'm about to air it out. Make America great again to you means that there was a time when America was great. And I think that you believe that America was great when black people were 3/5 of a human. I think you believe America was great when black people were slaves, when we were in servitude to white people. You thought America was great because white people were at some point superior and you could do crazy stuff. I think you like the fact that black people were once subservient to you. And I think that's what you're trying to get back to. You want things to be separate and unequal. You want there to be segregation. You want there to be inequality. You want us to not be able to live in certain communities and certain cities. You want us to feel that you are the more superior race. That's what you want from us. That's what you want from us. And that would, in fact, be making America great again for you. Now, if I'm wrong, please get in this comment section. Okay, please. You know what? Take it up a notch. I want you to go ahead and stitch this video. Tell me all about what you're thinking. I'm going to let you download it and upload your response. Whatever it is that makes your heart happy, because I want to know that I'm wrong. Because y'all say that that's not what you mean when you say it. We know that that's exactly what you meant, and you're just too chicken shit to admit it. Have been, always will be, still are. That's just the reality of the situation. But you know what? I'm going to patiently wait here for you to tell me I'm wrong. Because I know I'm not. But for any of y'all fools, if you look like me, if you're a brown or black person and you look like me, and you have ancestors that were slaves, and you out here saying some shit like make America great again, you might as well put on your clown uniform and go perform for people, because you sound like a fucking fool. You know that making America great has nothing to do with you. Because as a black person, please tell me, when was America great for you? And matter of fact, I'm going to do you the same courtesy. I'm going to stop asking you questions. America was never great for you. America's still not fucking great for you. That's what we're trying to change. America needs to be great for us, but it hasn't been. You get what I'm saying? Stop being so damn foolish, and stop fighting so hard against this black woman because you hate black women across the board that you're just willing to side with this random man who is at best racist, sexist, and a criminal. That is wild, crazy talk. In a political race, if there were Donald Trump and any fucking body else, I don't even know, pick a rabbit out of a hat, I would always choose them. Anybody is better than Donald Trump.
You know, guys, as an African-American male, I have to say something about the left, and I mean this genuinely. You know, they talk about, oh, we're so inclusive, and we're so loving, and we're this and that, and the right is so intolerant. The left, I had people messaging me, calling me names. I had people calling me the N-word, telling me to unalive myself, telling me that I'm worthless because I'm voting for Trump. You same people who are so loving and accepting, you seemingly hate me now that I'm thinking for myself. You know what I realize? You're phonies. You people only love and accept people who follow the same ideology and belief system that you follow. You genuinely do not care about anybody but yourself. You show so much hate to people who disagree with your beliefs. You are phony. I have people messaging me telling me, bro, you know, as an African-American man, you know, the left talked about how much they love me, but now that I'm voting for Trump, I have white people in my comments telling me that, you know, I'm a sellout, they can put me back in chains. Bro, this is what I'm talking about. And I'm just saying what they would say. I don't really care about the skin color.
So this is all I got from this video. And sincerely speaking, the truth is that, sorry for that tautology. Some people can do anything to, like, you know, I don't know if it's to get visibility or something, but this is beyond visibility. You absolutely need to see this young man's comment section. His comment section is all everybody, like, you know, they're telling him, I love you so. This is why I love this young man. He speaks the truth. First, before I even get into this, why is he looking so ashy? Like somebody they just, like, you know, dug up from somewhere. I don't know. It's no joke, but that is how it is. Please, nobody should come and tell me that I am being anti this. I'm not being anti anything, but that's how he looks, you know. Some people are really very worried, especially all these conservatives. They are absolutely worried. But man, it is what it is. And I hope someday these people will have their wake-up call, because some people, like, sincerely speaking, I really do not. I think I am over all this, some of this racist things, stereotype. They tell black people or they talk about black people, right? I am over it. And I still can also see black people who are so much focusing on this election more than any other thing, you know? How he woke up, like, they just stereotyped your community, right? And the next thing, being the coon he is, he also, like, you know, entered his car with his watermelon to tell you, like, you know, watermelon this, like, you know, the Madison Square, this thing got nothing on him. Like, absolutely got nothing on every other person, because black people are focusing on some certain things, you know. He said it doesn't bother him one bit. It doesn't bother him one bit, which should, like, you know, which nobody should at the same time be bothered. But why is it that every day they wake up, it's all about black people? But coming out here to also bring watermelon and sit in your car, tell me that you eat watermelon with Kool-Aid and then chicken plot, whatever this thing. This is to tell you how, like, you know, how you are not a good person. Like, you do not care about your community. Some people will be like, why are you focusing on the watermelon video, right? Then you can also listen to other videos he has made too, to probably see if I am overreacting and all that. Like Bishop Thomas said, that these are the kind of people that probably, like, you know, give them away Wall Street or, like, you know, Rosewood and all that without even collecting any money. Why? Because they do not have good intentions. Their own is just to, like, you know, I'm going to sell out my own community and, like, you know, roll with other community. So, and I am sorry to say this, but when you look at some certain things, especially those conservative, like core conservatives, black men, when you look around, you absolutely will see that a majority of them are either dating a white or have women like married to a woman. Majority of them, majority, I've been able to check some of them. It happened that they have spouse and all that is this color. And I don't know a lot about him, but if you check around, look around, you absolutely will find like, it's the same thing. They have the same, there is a particular way they operate, and like, it's like scripted. But yeah, it's irritating, seeing a young man being kind of like, not being aware. I think that is the right thing to say. Not being aware, not being woke about what is going on around him and all that. Some people are going to say, is it because no, absolutely. It is not because he support the other person, but it is beyond that, Check out his videos. You absolutely will understand that it is beyond that. If there is something somebody will do, you definitely will know that it is not just about this. It is just people trying to denigrate their own community just to lift other people because they feel like, why do I have to keep my community, or why do I have to support my own community? But yeah, it is what it is. Look at most of the videos he does are kind of absolutely crazy, and see the kind of views he is getting. He is getting so much views. But you see people talking about educational posts, like, trying to make something really meaningful. You see that they get no views. I don't know, but it looks like they support. But it is, yeah, this is it. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.